Now that we have Node and npm successfully installed, let's learn a bit about how to work with them. The Node command line interface, or CLI, is used for launching Node programs. We can additionally pass arguments or flags that will make our Node application behave differently, such as specifying our development environment or port that our app will listen on. The great thing about Node is that once it's installed, we can launch Node programs from anywhere within our operating system. We simply run the Node command and the Node interactive shell opens up, allowing us to write and execute our JavaScript code. The interactive shell is great for testing simple code, but the bulk of Node programs are instantiated by executing node space and then passing in the file name of our program. For example, let's create a file called hello.js and save it to the desktop. Remember, all Node programs are essentially JavaScript programs, so all of our Node files will end with the .js extension. Open the hello.js file and write console.log and pass in the message hello from Node, and then save it. To run this program, navigate to the desktop from your command prompt and type the following: node space hello.js. Hit enter and you will see the message hello from Node displayed. What happened here was that Node opened our hello.js file, parsed it, and ran the code within. The code was executed and our message printed to the command prompt window. Once the program reached the end of the file, the Node program exited. We just wrote and ran our first Node program. Where does npm fit in all of this? npm handles all of our external dependencies. The JavaScript community has written thousands of great libraries that we can leverage in our applications, ranging from helpful date-time utilities to wrappers for popular APIs and everything in between. With npm, we can easily install and access these external libraries. To install an external package or library, we use the npm install command and pass in the package name. Let's install the very popular datetime library called Moment via npm. Type in npm install Moment and hit enter. Within a few seconds, Moment will be downloaded and installed in a new folder on your desktop titled node_modules. Let's create a new file called time.js on our desktop. This program will display the current time when called. Open the time.js file. The first thing we'll want to do is import the Moment library in our application. When we want to include or import a package, whether it's from npm, an external file we've written, or a package from the Node standard library, we will use the require method and optionally assign the result to a local variable in our file. So to include Moment, we'll write var moment and set it to the require method, passing in the name Moment. Now the entire Moment library will be accessible through the Moment variable. To print the current date and time to the console, we can simply write console.log and invoke the Moment function. Let's format our output to display the date in the month, day, year format. To do this, we'll simply chain the format function and pass in the formatted date we want. To test our application, let's go back to the command prompt and type nodetime.js. If all went well, you should see the current date and time displayed. You do not have to pass in the .js extension, so typing in node space time and hitting enter would have still worked. In the next video, we'll learn a bit more about the Node standard library before building our real application.